Hello, 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 party people. Hey, this is Mad Morgan. You're listening to Car Musings. How's everybody doing today? So, I'm starting the episode today in the construction zone, but, I've been sitting here having a little chat. Got my little furry companion beside me, and we're, doing our daily drive. Anyways, I was like, you know what? I'm wasting these thoughts. I got to put them out there. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm recording an episode. This might be a little shorter than normal, but I just wanted to let you know where we were at and what's going on. So, but I got to get this stuff on note. I gotta get it out there. So I figured let's do an episode. So, anyways, I'm your host, Matt Morgan. You're listening to Car Musings. Let's get into the formalities. Hey, how's your integrity today? Keeping your integrity check. Please do. It's going to be more important moving forward. I want you to know that. Also, please check out themadmorgan.com for all more information and everything else. I add stuff up there when I can, when I'm not trying to, earn a paycheck. But yeah, there are expenses for running the show. Don't try to sell me anything. I need sponsors. I need donors. I need to get the word out. I need some people throwing like a couple bucks, $5 a month or something like that to, to the kitty to help things out. So I would appreciate that. Thank you very much. Because I want to be here for you, but I need you to be here for me as well. All right. Anyways, as I said, I'm Matt Morgan, and today we are going to talk about a few interesting things I've recently come across, and this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about aliens and UFOs. That is today's topic, aliens and UFOs. Now, as you all know, I'm backlogged as far as episodes go until I can, have the time and the affordability to be able to do more shows on a regular basis. So, unfortunately, these are not daily, so you're probably not going to be listening to this till, I don't know, September, maybe October. But I wanted to go on note, so eventually, if this episode actually does play, then I want you to know that in the beginning of August, I did talk about this one. I might shorten that window of episodes. All right, I might. I can always backdate everything that's queued, and put more episodes out because I am getting backlogged. So I might look at that closer to the end of August, and I might start making the episodes multiple times a week. Because, as I said, lots to discuss, and at this point, at the rate I'm going, I'll be into like 2028 with backed up episodes, and you're going to miss out on a lot of good stuff. Right now, we're 2 days a week, Mondays and Thursdays. I might up that to maybe 3 or 4 times a week because of the backlog I have. But anyways, let's get into today's episode. Now, here's the thing. I recently come across, there's a live Congress meeting that started, I think it was like August 7th of 2025, which are basically talking about revealing the fact of aliens and alien evidence and presence and everything else. It's like everybody's throwing stuff on the table that we've all speculated about and knew about, but, gotta love construction, but have never said anything about, never done anything about. Always hid under the hat. And it was interesting enough that, of all people, Trump, a wonderful piece of person that he is, and I say that sarcastically, because he does good, he does bad. I don't know. He's a mixed bowl of nuts. I want to say that about Trump. He's a mixed bowl of nuts. Where there's a very few items I agree with him on, there are other things that I do agree with him on, and one of them is the exposure of talking about UFOs. But you know what? It doesn't matter if he exposes it or not. It's not up to him. It's up to that advanced species, that advanced civilization, that advanced presence. If there's aliens among us, which we've known for a while, guess what? We're children to them. We're infants to them. They are so much more advanced than we are that they can squish us like a bug. It's like we're their science experiment. Okay? So keep that in mind. But the fact that Trump has brought it to light, okay, Trump's brought it to light. What the hell is he going to fucking do about it? He can't fight them. And I'll be sure as damn hell that they're not going to invite him in for tea. Like, seriously. They'll probably look at this guy going, holy shit, this guy's like the lowest common denominator. Exactly. So, kudos to you, Trump, with bringing it to light. I appreciate that. Sorry, you hear a little fanage. It's because my phone is burning up, actually. It's like that warm out today. So I'm not sure what's picking up what, but, you know, we'll figure it out. So I want to go on record. I might have to, because of how warm it is right now, I might have to, continue this episode later on. But here's the thing, though, is that it's very interesting that now they're discussing formally in Congress about UFOs. And it's not like it's a mystery. I mean, I don't think that Men in Black movie series is that far off. I really don't. I think it's pretty much spot on as to what actually happens. The technology that we get, everything else. So, I'm not really surprised. It doesn't really faze me. And I'm actually looking forward to when, our visitors decide to go, hey, you know what? We've had enough of this shit. Yeah, we've had enough of this shit. Well, I think it's time to basically come out and say, surprise, we're here. But we already knew you were here. We did. It's not really rocket science. Well, oddly enough, it actually is rocket science. In some indirect way, it is rocket science. Sorry, I had to turn the AC up there. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. I mean, it's a how can I say it? It's a coin flip, right? It could be bad. It could be good. I'm hoping more for like a Vulcan type species. Like that's what I'm hoping. Logic based. Or maybe something a little more. I don't know. I would say Vulcans. Let's start with Vulcans because they're logic based and logical, and more civilized and everything else. But I wouldn't be opposed to an actual species that comes down and gets rid of all the imbeciles, all the lawbreakers, all the scum, all the criminals, all the lowlifes, all the uncivilized people, and makes them fertilizer. Seriously? Would not be opposed to that. And basically take everybody that has half a brain and is civilized and logical and basically has their shit together and basically simulate them into their civilization, their society. Yeah, hello. Sign me up. Sign me up. I am all for that like there's no tomorrow. You know what? I would be so much in favor of that. Like you wouldn't friggin' believe. Freaking idiot. I would be so in favor of that, seriously. Because the thing is that there are people that should not exist. There are stupid people that should not be friggin' have any sort of evolution existence, but they do, unfortunately. And it's sad, but, call it the harsh reality. I just think that, it's got to be put out there that there are people that, frankly, what's the point of them? There's really no point to them. They are illogical. They are not serving any use whatsoever. And I think it's just time that we pull the plug on them. So I'm hoping at the civilization, this species, this race, these visitors, actually do something about that. Anyways, this is going to be part 1 of this episode. I'm going to do a part 2 when I have more time. Right now I don't. But, hey, thanks for tuning in. Sorry about the noise, but I wanted to get a few words opening in on this one. Check out for part 2 of this series. This is only about 10 minutes in. Check for part 2 when it comes to this. We'll discuss a little more about our visitors and our alien visitors and stuff like that. So we can basically get a little deeper into this topic. This might be a multi-part series because I think this is a major thing. We're going to pull back the curtain, my friends. we're going to pull back the curtain and we're going to expose all this. And I think it's going to be a good thing for humanity. Anyways, I'm your host, Matt Morgan. Keep your integrity in check. Thanks for listening to part one. Let's go. Part one of this particular episode. Check out for part two, and we'll continue on from there. Thanks very much. Have yourself a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon.